I.S.U.P.K.
Go. All right, I'm Prince from SHALAM with my man Chris. We're in Boston, holding it down real quick. And I wanted to ask Chris a question in regards to the Montgomery, Alabama situation where those oppressors was beating up on a black man and came together, you know what I'm saying, and fought against those oppressors. You know what I'm saying? How you feel about that, Chris? What you think about that when you first saw it?
Well, when I first saw it, I thought it was like kind of racist how a white person was going to sit up there and take control of a black person. You know what I mean? Like, how are we going to sit up there and beat up on somebody who's not going to follow directions? So he was actually doing his job, so he should have listened. But if you're going to sit up there and team up on somebody, that's wrong.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because as a black community, we should all come together instead of killing and fighting. Because nowadays, people are just shooting up each other for nothing. You know what I mean? Right. So that right there tells me that you can't trust nobody. You can't trust no white person. Not to be racist or anything, but you can't trust certain people. You can't.
Right.
You give them something to say, they're gonna come up to your face and then they're gonna want to fight you, either stepping on somebody's shoe or doing something stupid. You know?
Right, absolutely. Now let me ask you this: say you was in that situation and there was a group of white men beating up on you, would you want brothers to come to your rescue and save you?
Yes, of course.
You would.
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. Why?
Well, I feel like if I didn't have no help, I would have lost my life. My life is precious, you know, everybody's life is precious. So basically, if I was getting jumped, like I said, I wouldn't want people to help me come to my rescue as people came to his rescue.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I can understand that. Hey, look, we ain't gonna take too much of your time, Chris.
All right, cool.
We thank you for everything, all right?
All right, you're welcome.
Precinct Officer Ricaria, hitting you out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. And I am here with this brother,
Mage.
Hey, bro, you heard about the situation going on in...
Correct.
How do you feel about those white men attacking that black man?
I mean, you know, it's nothing new to us, right? And history repeats itself, but at the end of the day, I don't feel good about it, but I do feel good about the fact that, you know, for the longest time they try to say we don't stick together, so that you got a prime example of us showing, you know, when it comes down to it, through thick and thin, you know, we definitely gonna make sure that we ride and protect for our people. Now, I mean, the whole thing, I don't know the background story. I think it was basically a security guard was telling them that they couldn't park their boat there. And because of that, they attacked him. And, you know, I saw him getting jumped and I was like, that's fucked up. But then when I seen homie swim across, I was like, man, this is deep. And I was proud of that. And you got a lot of people glorifying it, even, you know, white people at the moment glorifying it too, because they, you know what I mean? I think at the end of the day, everyone's sick of that stupid ass bullshit mindset that, you know, non-educated, ignorant motherfuckers got. Yeah, respect my language.
Aquaman became a hero on that. I understand. Yeah. Now, when you first seen that, how did that make you feel, and do you think we should carry that on?
I think we should carry it on because it's going to let people know that you're not just going to do nothing to us and get away with it.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right and correct. Now, do you understand that this spirit that was on those brothers that came from all around to protect that brother, that is actually a biblical stance that we were supposed to take a long time ago?
Yeah, absolutely. But I also want to, like, you know, one thing about us is we don't, I mean, it's like a lion. A lion is going to provide, it's going to eat, it's going to take care of itself and make it, you know, make it happen for its family. But at the end of the day, don't look at that and be like, oh yeah, like we should just start attacking any motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Nah, what it is it's a stance that, yo, we will ride and we will protect our kind when it comes down to it, and we're not just some chumps that y'all think we are, that we just attack our own fucking people.
You're absolutely right, and I'd like to thank you for that interview, brother. You actually laid it down flat, man.
Again,
I like
Mage, I do music, you know, and etc.
Give them your link.
My link is at GIO_MAGE, and that stands basically Earth Magician, you know? I bring everything back to Mother Nature, Father Nature, Earth, respect, treat other people how you want to be treated, you know?
Yeah, thank you, brother. How you doing? Shalom. I'm with brother Nate, right?
Yeah. It's down that way.
All right, so I'm with Nate, and he's gonna answer a quick question real quick. Nate, you being a white man in America, how do you feel about...
6'3" white man, I get it.
Yeah, you're a 6'3" white man.
I get it.
How do you feel about black folks coming together, unifying? Do you think it's beneficial for America or not beneficial for
I
America?
think it is beneficial.
And what makes you say that?
I just think everybody should come together. So I think if the blacks are unified to come together to make it stronger.
Let me ask you a question. How do you think that makes America stronger?
I think if we all come together, I think it makes everything stronger. I think it makes the community and as a whole makes the whole country stronger.
Right. Now, let me just say this. As far as being black or whatever the case may be, we were together during slavery times, and that made America great.
Right, okay.
But we were slaves.
Yeah.
So how do we do that now? Do we need to be slaves, or do we need to do something different?
Yeah, you need to do something different.
And what is that?
I don't think I have the answer to that.
All right.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Right.
That would make me think. For sure.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. Nate, we're not gonna hold up too much of your time. We thank you for your time.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it. All right.
Yeah.
All right, man. Enjoy. So you're on a cruise, right?
No, I'm a chef on a cruise ship.
You a chef?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't cook.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you familiar with the situation that happened in Mobile, Alabama?
No.
Okay, a group of white people attacked a black man at a dock that was doing his job.
Oh, wait, I think I did see heard something about that. My man's black, he was telling me what that shit that happened.
Yeah, a group of white people of all ages attacked one black man that was doing his job, brutally beat him.
That's bad. That's,
They were-
that's
they
so
were
fucked
possibly
up.
about
God
to take
didn't
his
put him
life.
for that shit,
They were possibly about to take his life. Now, how do you feel about them trying to take his life?
I think that's wrong. I think that's very sad. Whoever did it should go to hell.
All right. Now,
I'm serious. He should be put to the death sentence. He should be dead. Somebody should kill him. He should go to jail and he should be fucking dead. He should be dead. No, I'm sorry. They should kill that man that did that. No, they should all get it. Every one of them that touched that man. Every one of them that hurt that black man.
Absolutely. Hold on, we're gonna get to you next. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna finish
all right. Now, in the attempt of helping the brother, a bunch of brothers came from everywhere. Brothers started swimming to the lake. Brothers came from all angles to help the brother out, and a big brawl broke out. How do you feel about the black people helping the brother and inciting a brawl?
I think that's good. They help the people out. That's awesome. They're helping somebody else. Okay. It wasn't the same color. You're helping somebody that are being shot. You know, you're supposed to help somebody else. You're supposed to help people out. You know what I mean? See, I was brought up in Charlestown. We're not like out these places out here. Charlestown's a town that's stuck together. Even if I didn't get along with you, we still live in the same town. We don't fuck with each other like that. We don't rob in our own town. We don't steal cars in our own town. We don't kill nobody in our town. We do everything out of town. We don't even rob banks in Charlestown. They don't rob the bank trucks in Charlestown. That's the way they're going to do. We do it out of town. We're a town that sticks together. Out here, everybody's killing each other. It's just sad. It's so sad. I was not brought up like that. It was a racist town I was brought up in, but I wasn't racist. I was dating black guys. They couldn't bring them to my home. I had to go out
They
to see
didn't
them.
like you.
No, when they found out, they would call me the N-lover. First, they would call me the S.H.I.K lover because I had a Puerto Rican baby. I don't give a fuck what you call me. I'm who I am. I like whoever I like. I could be with whoever I want to be with. I don't care if they're a fucking green.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about color. Color
Right.
don't make a difference to me.
Okay.
We all bleed the same.
Oh yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
another question. Now, the spirit of all those black men helping that man from those white people that was trying to take his life, do you think that's something that should be done all the time? Should we continue that spirit?
I think the fighting and all the death and stuff should stop. Killing people, kids get killed now. You can't, well, like my cousin lives at Dorchester, Medicine Highway, Franklin Hill. Somebody shot 20 fucking rounds off a gun. A woman came from South Carolina visiting that apartment. She got shot with rounds. A young 18-year-old boy got shot, nobody knows why. And the man in the building next to me got murdered by the guy who lives on the second floor side. The murderer was living in my fucking building.
Wow.
That's bullshit. All these crimes need to stop. People need to get along. Everybody. They all just need to get along better. I mean, since the virus, it's got worse. There's no love left in the world. I pray every day for my kids, for me, my grandkids, and I pray for everybody in this world. They need help.
Right.
They need a lot of help.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's crazy to run around shooting people because you feel like you can do that and shoot somebody. It's not right. If you're gonna hurt somebody, you should at least get the death penalty for hurting someone.
You're right about that. Absolutely. Now
I'm
listen.
and some states still have that. Florida does.
Yeah, that's.
We don't have that here.
No, we
There's
don't.
no death penalty here. You'll get a life sentence, but you won't get the death penalty here. Florida will put you to death. There's a few other states like that too. I heard Texas.
Florida, I think California, Texas,
Yeah.
Louisiana. There's a few states that
The reason why they stopped it here because there was innocent men that were put to death penalty that didn't do the crime they followed after they didn't do it. That's why they kind of stopped it there. I can see that in a way being stopped because you are killing innocent people. You're supposed to find out if you really did it before you go kill someone.
Right.
You should
Absolutely.
really investigate it a lot more than what you did in the first place.
Absolutely.
Look at that black man that just got out of jail. He was put in jail for what, over 25, 30 years. They found out he didn't do the crime and now he got a lot of money. They paid him a lot of money.
He got a lot of money, but he got a lot of pain too.
Yeah, he's back in reality. He's back in this world. Don't know what to do now because he hasn't been out here in 30 years.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
My man just got out after 9.5. And I waited faithfully for him.
You ain't waiting for him.
Yes, I
No,
did.
no disrespect to you.
Oh, I did.
I'm talking about
I really love my black man.
Well, thank
I
you
love my
very
man.
much, man. That's
Good
all
to
we
see
have.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, so packed, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to Rhythm Man Blues, call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword. With